What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you with more Dokkan Battle. The LR Goku event seems to be really popular, guys, so let's talk a little bit about that here for a moment. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk, other YouTubers and stuff like that, saying once you get your SA10, it's a grind. Just feed him Elder Kai's, you're going to get reimbursed anyway. I'm saying don't do that. And the reason I'm going to say don't do that, he is too easy to farm. Unbelievably easy to farm. You do have a limited time in which to do it. You've got until, like, I think the beginning of September. I don't remember the exact dates. I think the 4th of September or something. But, guys, it's, like, in a couple of days this week, I've already almost gotten all my medals. It's so super simple. Do a stam run in the morning. A working person can do a stam run in the morning before work, a stam run in the evening before bed, and you'd be good to go. Yes, you have to schedule that a little bit in your time, but I'm a very busy working man. I can figure that out. I'm an entrepreneur. I own my own business and do this on the side. If I can do that, you can do that. So, what I'm here today to talk about specifically is that farming event. Now, I did show you guys yesterday. Let's just go ahead and here to training. I have to siphon through all the garbage. I got a lot of friend summons I did. So, these two guys here, and in fact, I'll favorite him just so something doesn't happen to him. This Goku and this Goku. They are both dupes of that, the Goku that you need. I'm not yet decided whether I'm going to start building them as SA10s or using the open dupe paths. I'm still waiting. Because I'm not going to even take my other, Goku that I've been feeding all the, not dupes, but all the farmable cards. I'm not going to take him up to the UR level until I have them all there, and I'll show you why tonight. We're going to do this guy live. I'm going to show you where to start. Unfortunately, I farmed him up early and he's the last one I need. So if we go into, not quests, go back. If we go into events, this one right here, enough time for an epic showdown. Okay? First thing you need to do, oh man, I don't know if I have enough medals. I should. We'll see. We'll find out. It won't let me do it right now, but this level 1, if you do that on the Z hard, you will get at least one Goku, sometimes up to 4. Level 2, if you do that on Z-Hard, you will get between 1 and 3 of the medals that you need to awaken him from the AGL back to the tech, and we'll show you how that's done real quick. So let's go take a look real fast. Go through. I did a bunch of friend summons so I could do all this real quickly. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead. I've got a billion friend summons, so I'm not going to be bashful about this. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these. Now, if you guys have, see, just doing the Supreme Kai Planet with the bases, you don't need to spend any training items. And that's actually overkill. You could probably do that with Snake Way and like a couple of small training items. Either way, I just bought a bunch of those in the Baba shop, so I'm not even worried about it. So now it's at level 40. That was just very simply half a friend summon, friend multi-summon, and a Supreme Kai Planet. Now, I'll show you in a moment, if you have some of the 150 G planets, they're going to be very, very useful in a minute. I don't, so I'm going to be using Supreme Kai Planets. But basically what the 150 G planets do is they allow you to practically double all of your training items you're using. We want to call them support, but training items. Alright, this is our first Z Awakening. Okay, it's fairly cheap. It requires a couple Popos, a couple Gregories, and a couple Bubbles. Very easy stuff. That is not an expensive awakening. We do have a couple of expensive awakenings, though. Alright, I'm going to jump back in here, and I'm going to go a little fast because it can get boring. Oop. I'll talk about that in a minute. I got to get him trained up first. I'm going to go a little fast because otherwise this will get boring. Alright. Add another Supreme Kai Planet. 17. So if I just grab 5 of those, that's 18. There's 19. So 5 of the Sacred Waters, plus 5 of those, and the Supreme Kai Planet make 20. Boom. Now obviously, if you don't have Supreme Kai Planets, you don't have a bunch of Baba points like I do, you're probably going to wind up spending more support items. Training items. God damn it, brain. Training items. Anyway, stop that. Stop that. Shoot. Alright, so now he's up to 60. This is going to be our second awakening. I believe this is considered a Dokkan awakening. I don't remember. Alright, this requires a specialized Goku card. You get this one from the quests. It's either, you could run, it's very, very specific ones. Let me just see. Oops. It's, I believe, 11-3, 12-8, or 13-1. Either one of those will drop one of those cards very periodically. You got to run it a few times. I just about did a stam run to get all the ones I needed tonight, so I'll do another run every single day, and then I'll finish him up. We'll get him up to SA7 here, or SA8, I believe, here in a minute, and then 9 and 10 I'll do in the next couple of days. Pretty easy stuff, though. Not daunting at all. Now, the only thing that is a little pricey here is you do need to have one of each of the Kais, with the exception of Kibito. That is a little daunting if you haven't been through a World Tournament. If you've been through a World Tournament, no sweat. If you haven't been through a tournament yet, you're fairly early in the game. Work on your quests. Build up your quests until you're at, like, I believe it's rank 18, 19, whatever. Those upper echelon quests, they start giving you jewels. And for real cheap, you can go use those jewels, go into the Baba shop, and you can buy these cards, or these medals. Very simple. Alright, this is a Dokkan Awakening. We're going to awaken him from the SR Tech level, where he's actually going to go to an AGL. Which is weird, but it's a thing. Okay? Boom. Now, the first time you run the second level on easy mode, you're going to get one of these cards. So you're going to skip all of that. So utilize that. Definitely utilize that to save time and expense. Now, I'm going to go back in here to training. I'm going to grab that. Ooh, I'll show you the card. And you'll see it's in the same place. It is now this Goku. Okay? We're going to grab him. Auto. Nope, auto. I'm going to do another Supreme Kai Planet. Yeah, I'm going to run out of Supreme Kai Planet shortly, but I'm not going to sweat it. Alright, I've got a couple of these. Do I need to spend both of those? Let's find out. Nope. One will do it. Probably didn't even need to do that, but I'm low on swords. I'm not low on those, so I'm just going to go ahead and use them. I could probably use swords from the other color. Remember, they don't count for as much, so I'd rather wait until I'm getting up there in levels to do that. Alright. Should have a little backwards thinking, but whatever. That's the way my brain works. Now we're going to go do another Z Awakening. Now you notice this is a very expensive prospect. This is going to require a lot of Zenny. I have wiped out a buttload of Zenny this week doing this. So this is something you may want to pace out over time. You don't necessarily need to do this quickly. You can do this while you're farming up all of those medals. But it just shows you how this all goes down. And the medals themselves are not cheap either. So this is almost as daunting, really, real talk, as the grind is for LR Goku. But, in my opinion, pretty well worthwhile. At least to build up my tech team and at least have that beautiful reward at the end of all of this. Because not only are you getting the LR Goku, which feels so good, you probably won't use him very often, but he feels good. You're also getting 50 Dragon Stones, that's a free multi-summon. Save those for Gogeta Janemba. Don't waste them on anything else. Save those. Oh, guys, and I didn't mention it earlier. The stones are coming back on the 18th. Just like we had earlier in the month, you're going to get those special dailies back. If you didn't see it before, it's coming back now. 22, I believe. 20 stones a day you can get through that, plus the 2 stones a day through the events. Done. Friggin' done. Alright. Where'd he go? I passed him. There he is. Alright, so we need to train him up one more time. And then we're going to Dokkan Awaken him back into the tech unit. Auto. Nine. It's 18. And see, this is a good time when if I would have had the 150G, you'd probably have enough as it is, but it's a thing. There we are. And I am probably overspending in my units, but I've got something like 50,000 Papa points, so I'm not bashful at all. You may not have as many, you may need to be more bashful, but again, this is all just for display purposes. Hopefully you're learning how to do this, and then you can just do it at your own pace. You don't need to do this all in one swoop. Now, this is the one I'm worried about. I do have enough medals. Perfect. These are the ones I was telling you about that you need to farm from the level 2 Z-Heart event. It can drop up to 3 at a time. And you see he's going back. He's going back to the tech form here. Now this is what I'll show you. It's a little special, a little different. Here you need to make a decision. Okay? This should look very familiar. I did this one the other night. So if I grab... I'll just use this one for instance. Okay? Oops. Go back to training. Would help if I'm in the right format. Alright. So I grabbed this Goku, right? I want to add a super attack to him. This Goku we basically just awakened. You'll see he's a 50% chance. I could do that. I could do that and hope for the best. Me personally, that's not my bag. I'm going to go ahead. Good God. That old fucking... Totally not my thing. That's not fire! I don't know, fuck. I'm old as shit, y'all. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and grab this one, auto him, do another Supreme Kai Planet, because apparently they're like freaking expendable shit. And I'm going to do another Turtle Shell, okay? In fact, I have 14 of the... I won't use as many. I'm going to use 2 of those. That's 63. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll save the Turtle Shells for another one. I'll do 2 Awakenings on him to get my 250,000 points out of it. The Supreme Kai Planet is 50,000 points per unit, so it just kind of makes sense to utilize it this way. Okay, boom. Now it's only 3. Ouch. This is where it starts getting really pricey, guys. A little daunting. $16. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm starting to really debate whether this is worthwhile. But those medals are so expensive, guys, and I really want the Cellular Goku. I'm gonna show you this. Alright, great. We got a extra success out of it. Now I'm gonna go over to Awaken. Grab this Goku. And you see why I say this is expensive. It's not quite from a metal standpoint, but from a Zenny and an item standpoint, it's almost as expensive to do this. Almost, in fact, a little bit more in some respects to do this than it is to do the other one. But now that I have him up to the UR level, he's going to be 100%. Okay. So I'm going to go back into training. Now this time I'm going to go by super attack level and remove all the techs. Okay. And I'm going to grab this Goku. And I'm going to go back and do it by acquired. Here's my Goku I just awakened. I've gotten rid of all the others. I'm only in tech, so you only see the techs that I have farmed up. But here we go. Grab him. Perfect. Now you will note as well that I have... Oops. I did a thing. I did a bad thing. Let's go back. Come on, Butterfingers. Right there. Okay. You will note as well that those other 2 ones, the ones that are the dupe drops from the physical event, they're 100% too, because they're identical cards, but in my opinion, using those, at least on the first one, is kind of a waste. Save those for dupe paths. Save those for your second SA20. The reason I say he's only a 15% drop, so it's a very rare drop. It's not going to be that common. That said, if you have a badass team, if you have a phenomenal team, God, if you have LR Frieza, there's no reason not to. If you have a phenomenal team and you can destroy that physical event, do the physical event solely, and then your second one you can farm up everything for right there on the spot. I mean, you're going to be farming that for 1,500 SA or 1,500 medals anyway. You might as well with that. That might, I don't know, we'll see. That might be my thing. I'm not 100% on it yet. But either way, because I still have Chilled too, and I really want to utilize that Chilled, because he destroys it. Either way, guys, it's just a matter of how you choose to do it. For your first one, though, I'm not going to recommend that, because they're way too precious initially and way too rare. Doing this farmable unit is perfect. Now, again, I could have thrown the 50%er in there, and I could have probably gotten it. But real talk, I've thrown way too many of those 50%ers and just had them fail. Way too many. My success rate on LR Goku, or this Goku at least, not LR Goku, but he awakens in LR Goku. My success rate is trash. It's been like 30%, if that. So it's all a matter of luck. So in my opinion, it's not worth doing. You could try the 50%. It's 100% up to you. But that's basic. It's just whether you want to take it from the SSR up to that UR level. Depends the level of the game you're at, the items you have, etc., etc. Make an educated guess. This is how I choose to do it, and I'm going to do it once a day until he's SA10, which will be Thursday at this point. So guys, that is how you farm it up. I could go do a run through. We've done that a lot this week. I don't want to drag this video out any longer than it has to be. I'll do another run tomorrow, so if you guys are itching to see that, if you want more of that information, let me know in the comment section below what you guys want to see as far as this goes, and if you have any questions about the process. Other than that, farm this shit up, get it going. Good luck. If you want to do the 50%, I wish you know what? Take all my 50%. Okay, not all of it. At least on the Goku. On the Goku, you can have that. I'm lending you my Goku energy. And good luck, guys. Other than that, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, hit me up. I need to get better about updating. I haven't updated Booker at all this week. I've updated my Birdman way more, but hit me up a Booker, and I will lay your ass out next time. Not hitting it. Not hitting it. Not hitting it.